I got the orbs. Turns out there were a bunch of orbs up there on the wires. So not only were there wires going from the towers to, like, basically the side. Oh gosh, there's battle. Let me go over to the towers and point at them so you can know what I mean. Get out of the way. Yeah, so, like, not only were the wires going from there to there, but also wires between the towers that also had orbs. So I have 33 now. But I also did some side quests, so it's not like there were 33 of them on the wires. So definitely getting ammo efficiency for needle laser. It just makes sense. Also, I want to see what Heatseeker is. So now we've unlocked Heatseeker. Let me look in my inventory because I bet that is its own vehicle. Okay. Well, that's about what I expected. It was either that or, you know, a weapon for the cards, which didn't quite make sense, but I could have seen it as being an upgrade. Like, upgraded for their built-in weapons. But they don't all have the same weapons, so yeah, it makes sense that they weren't. That it wasn't an upgrade for all of them. So there's a green flashing dot over here. You know, not quite a great big purple sign out front, but it's a big flashing green dot. I want to go see what that is. It is a little strange when they do that in these games, where it's like you're not on a mission, but you basically are. There is an objective in the overworld that will presumably activate if you just go near it. So I had realized, and by realized I mean I looked at a guide for the cheats again. Like, I looked at a cheats list, and the unlock requirements said you had to beat the game, which include for Jak 2. So yeah, I can't actually get the invincibility or infinite ammo or anything like that until the game is beaten. So that kind of puts a quash on my current playthrough. I still want to see if I can unlock hero mode. I still think doing a new playthrough will make that easier. This is where I come in. I lasted a whole 1 second. I lasted 2 seconds that time. Cool. I'm improving. Also, yeah, I realized, I think when ending last time, didn't I say, we'll be back with more Jak 2? And that was the confusion. I guess I'm taking it this way and not that way. So yes, I did mean to say we'll be back with more Jak 3. Which is obvious now because we're playing Jak 3, but I just like, after I realized that, it was like, ah, man, I said the wrong game, didn't I? Because I'm just so used to saying Jak 2. I guess somehow Jak 2 rolls off the tongue better than Jak 3. Jak 2. Jak 3. Yeah, it's the What was that? Park and take a nap? Seems like this thing has good enough handling that I don't have to use the brakes. But that doesn't mean I'm good at steering. Yeah. At least at the point I'm at in Jak 2 right now, I have 45 orbs, I think. Which, because they lower the requirements for the good cheats in hero mode, dang it, that if I was playing hero mode, I'd have all the cool cheats by now, and I could beat the game with, like, infinite ammo and infinite Dark Jak energy. Do I keep calling it Dark Jak energy? I know it's Dark Eco, but I think of it as Dark Jak fuel, because that's what you do with it. I like the arrows. I was gonna say the arrows on the walls. No, those are holographic arrows. A little fourth wall breaky, but I don't mind.
Use the decoys to get those missiles off your tail.
Who's that? Oh, I gotta fly closer. Duh! What'd I do? Why'd I blow up? Was that not? Okay, a checkpoint in here. That is very kind. Flying over it didn't seem to do anything, but flying too close makes me explode still. Do I have to, like, whoop? No? Oh, wait. It pulled my gun out. It's getting too close. Why did it say it's saved? Why did the game save? I tried to shoot it preemptively. There we go.
One missile down. Go fire up another decoy. Great. One more missile bites the dust.
But I still wonder if... Oh! If Hero Mode in Jak 2 is going to be too hard for me. You know, without the cheats. And I'm just going to put in the effort to unlocking it and then just be like, I don't want to finish this. I think I could have done better with my turning there. I think there was a way for me to survive that, and I did not execute. I did not execute or executor. Oh, dope time. I'll save that one for last.
One missile down. Go fire up another decoy.
I don't know why I got a 2-minute timer for this.
One more down.
The missiles kind of are the timer.
Another missile's off track. Keep going.
Hey!
Another missile's off track. Keep going. It's getting too close.
Come on, get it.
Great. One more missile bites the dust. Drive toward the Nayatzel. We'll use the bar sign as the last decoy.
Aw, not the Otzel.
You can make it. Crank that sign up to full brightness.
Hang on, Dax. It's gonna be close.
My beautiful moon!
I mean, you seem to get that sign pretty easily once you took control of the bar. I'm sure you could get another one. Alright, I guess we'll do this. Because we may get a new gun.
Jack, we've got word of a new assault on the port. They're trying to take us out once and for all. The strange thing is, we're seeing movement from both the KG and Metalhead fronts. It's like they're working together. We've got to repel this assault or we're through. I hate to do this to you, but I'm putting you on the front line. You're my go-to guy. Stop any KG or Metalhead units from reaching this place. If we lose this one, we're history.
I mean, you always put me on the front line, so it's not surprising. Why am I locked to this gun? That doesn't make any sense. Ooh, health pod delivery. Little green eco pack for me. Oh, okay, it's just change of my guns. I say get torn on the line? Yeah, you should probably call him and tell him you're attacking him. Tell him why you're attacking something, you know, that might help clear things up, at least. Oh, there we go. That's the one to get. It's still bouncing, I can see it. Oh, we're over here now. Okay.
Just in time for the party.
How was I not supposed to attack the blue guys? Oh, that's the... Nice. I hope we get the Peacemaker soon. I'm eager to see what they do with the Peacemaker. I have the slightest suspicion that the Peacemaker is going to disappoint because the other guns are so good. It's like, how do you even improve? Hang on, wait. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Those blue guys are really just cannon fodder. I mean, I can't tell if they're helping me or not. How are you doing, Bobo? Wait, do I have infinite ammo with this right now? All the more reason to keep spin shooting. Yeah, like, I have just the slightest suspicion that the Peacemaker and its variants... Oh no, I needed the health and the gems and... Ah.
More blips on the scope. You got company.
Like, in comparison to the other guns, I feel like it's going to be hard for the Peacemaker to live up to them. Well, I don't think I'm being ranked on lives saved, so... I don't have to worry about these guys. Swoop. Still don't know what Robot Shock does. I think it just instantly destroys them. Maybe it didn't before. I never tried. Which one is this? There we go. See, I like this shift in gameplay style. This makes sense. It's still using the core mechanics, it's just a different perspective. Different camera perspective. Which makes it play more like a twin-stick shooter, but it's still the same gameplay.
More blips on the scope. You got company.
So what bothers me about the opening of this game is that's you get so many things that aren't things you're doing later. Like, sure, there are more races, and you know, I can forgive like running out to the desert to find artifacts because that's car gameplay. The car is part of the core gameplay. But it bothers me when it's the turret section, where it's literally just, here's a completely different gameplay style, beat this high score. I don't like that. Like, I would think in the PS2 era, developers would have started to move past the idea of like, oh man, we gotta put more variety in our games to make them more valuable. You know, so you get more bang for your buck. And like Jak 1 wasn't like that, so that's why I don't like when these games are like that. You know, when Jak 2's like, hey, play Whack-A-Mole. Not that I didn't like Whack-A-Mole. I mean, yeah, Jak 1 does have the fishing minigame, but it's like, there's only like 2 power cells in that whole game. Not that I remember how many power cells are in the game to begin with, but 2 or 3 in the whole game that's like, this is a different gameplay style. And it's like the fishing minigame and the turret section, basically. Yep, it's beeping. Yeah, the swamp rats. And even the Swamp Rats, that's arguably still the core gameplay. It's just you're stuck in place. You're just using infinite orange eco, or I guess yellow eco, to shoot the rats while you're stuck in place. And I like that in Jak 1 you could... Oh, it's beeping. Oh, well, that's fine.
You did it, Chad. You stopped the assault.
I like that in Jak 1 you could go into first person and shoot orange eco, or yellow eco more accurately that way, which you sadly can't do in this game as far as I know. It's weird, you can change guns and first person, but you can't fire them. It just makes me a little sad. But yeah, I don't like the ones that are, because like here's the thing, comparing Jak 2 and 3 to Jak 1. Jak 1 its progression was based on power cells. So if there were ones you didn't like, you could easily just skip them. But the problem I have with these games having mini games, like even if you took the exact same fishing minigame from Jak 1 and put it in Jak 2, Jak 2 doesn't let you progress until you beat that minigame. So it just makes it all the more frustrating where not being able to skip it.
Daxter, my hero! This city is too dangerous. We need our own little place in the country. A little pink house with a white picket fence and a fireplace and a big 4-poster bed for me and a little ossel run on the side of the house for you.
Aw, are you worried about me, my little Desi Boo?
Of course, my itty-bitty whisker puss.
Oh, please. Will you two take it outside?
You need a hug, Jack, because we got plenty to go around.
Rumor is, you two are the only hope we've got to reach the catacombs. I've programmed the gun course to simulate some of the new enemy tactics. Want to try it out?
Jack's just mad because Daxter and Tess have more chemistry than Jak has ever had with any other love interest he's ever had. See, I thought they were giving me a new gun. I was a little disappointed. Jak X doesn't have a minigame problem, it's just car game. Well, that's good to know. Or perhaps disappointing, because you would think that a game that's entirely racing would be like, you know, Crash Team Racing, where it's like, oh, here's, you know, you're still in the car, but here's a thing that isn't racing, so you're not bored of racing. This is a far harder course. This is not a good gun to do this with. It has death matches. That's good. I like death. Ow. Yeah, that is a hard course. And I'm sure I can't skip it because it's part of the story. Oh, I can change guns. That's far better. Oop. Also punching stuff so you don't hit the civilians. Aw, man, you can't give the gold guy a shield. That's not fair. Aw, man, I was getting the ammo. Oops. I don't know if that evened out. So I'm in focus mode here for a minute. Hoping that coming here was going to get me a new gun. You know what I don't understand about guns in these games? Why does it show my clip? I don't have to reload. So why does it matter how many shots I have in my clip? It's not like that's all the ammo I have. It's just more of like a approximation of a fraction of my ammo. Like, it's not an approximation, because that makes it sound imprecise. Ah, man.
And I thought you were gonna protect me.
Man, what a way to die. Dying in the... Imagine doing all the stuff Jack has done up to this point, and then dying in the shooting gallery. Dying in training. I gotta watch out for the bombs more. Not so easy switching to that. Getting the charge ready, but I guess that's part of the strategy. Especially if you want gold. Man, I hate when I see a requirement in a game and I'm just like, how? The shooting galleries in these games, absolutely one of those things that I look at and I go, how do you do any better than bronze? I have absolutely no idea. And it's just not a good feeling, because it's like, I did the best I can do. How do I do any better? Where is there room for improvement? Other than, you know, not hitting the civilians like that. Need to map a path beforehand. Yeah, I guess. But it's just, it's not that I don't think there is a strategy. It's that seeing it, I'm just like, huh? It keeps putting me on this gun. Stay away from the bombs. I guess I could do that. That helps. Feels like a good time to switch to this gun. Nope. Does that blow through their shields if I fully charge it? I guess this one kind of has to be hard if they're giving you this gun. The screen clearer. You know, kind of has to have a big score, well, big score goal. Ow. Stop shooting me. I don't like getting shot. It hurts. Quit it. I should almost take a second to turn into Light Jack. Get some healing going. Dang it. There's some courses where they spawn a gold guy right behind you after spawning in front of you. Yeah, I'm always... I feel like that's the trick with these courses. You gotta know when there's a guy behind you that's valuable. I mean, you know, in addition to just knowing the course in general, like you gotta also find the hidden guy who pops up behind you when they're like, "Hey, look over here." Dope. Kinda wish this game was in surround sound so I could hear if a guy pops up behind me. Why did I shoot the other guy when I had time to shoot the one guy twice? These are the questions that keep me up at night. Gotcha this time. Get out of here, Grandma. I know Jak 2 has a course for every gun. And I don't think I want to know what the Peacemaker course looks like. I'm totally gonna die. Failed again. This Ratchet and Clank course. If you want to get gold, the easiest way would be a YouTube gold run than just try to copy them. I mean, yeah, I guess that would be the easiest way to learn it. But for me, it's the fact that it involves any memorization at all. I am not a memorizer. I don't like having to memorize things. You know, I said before that I think Jak 2 is like it's trying to be Ratchet and Clank. It doesn't know how to be Ratchet and Clank. I feel like this game better succeeds at being Ratchet and Clank. Has a lot more crazy guns in it. Yeah, I missed that goal guy. I feel like I'm not getting it this time. Not getting the score goal. I'll still try. But I've lost the hopeful glint in my eye. At least I've learned the course well enough to stop dying. Mostly. Developer shared office buildings. There's a lot of overlapping ideas. Yeah, I remember. I remember that factoid. Actually, for a moment, I was thinking, like, wait, is it the same developers? Would have been kind of stupid if I was like, man, the Ratchet and Clank people don't know how to make a Ratchet and Clank game. Can't tell if I'm taking big enough losses there that I need to not do that. If I need to be on the regular gun for that one. This part feels like... This definitely feels like you could just keep blasting once they go away. Yeah, this feels like you have to do this. Let me switch back. Ah, Grandma, get out of the way. I know they're not all old people, but they look pretty identical, except for, like, size. So it's easy for my mind to just be like, ah, they're all grandma. They're all an old lady. Ow. Oh, whoop. Almost had me. I know I keep hearing... I can hear the pitch going up and the blasters charging. I don't know how charged it actually goes. I bet it just keeps pitch shifting higher than it actually can go. Like higher than it can actually charge. Now, come on. Ah, so close. If you have Light Ego, you can heal during civilian party. Yeah, I just don't know the timing. Gold, come on. Get him. Oops. No! Can't tell what gun I'm on sometimes. Ooh. Oh, come on. This is not the one. Get back here. I swear the one guy blew up faster than he's supposed to. Get him. Get that guy too. It's fine, I didn't have faith in that run anyway. Okay, put this gun on first. Just doesn't seem opportune. Just get away from him so it doesn't blow me up. I still don't really have much of this memorized, except for, like, this part. this rate, I just want to stay away from the bombs. Get out of here. At the end, I want AoE. So is this end enough? And it's the last guy. If there's a second turn, they spawn in a circle. This is required, right? I'm not just doing this myself for no reason. Yes, it's required. Okay. Stop shooting me. I think there's only 2 courses required. Good. Well, that's how it was in Jak 2 as well. Because you had to do the Blaster course as well. But you didn't have... You had to unlock the Vulcan course. And the Peacemaker courses. Go!
You need your bottle? Come on, you big baby.
That response really makes it sound more like I got KO'd than killed. Stop. I need health. I need that. Oh, they lost their shields when they came up. Nice. I saw that sometimes the blast would kill them as they popped up. I just can't time that. Cannot do it on purpose. If I could, I probably would have beaten this by now. Ah, got him. Ah, switching guns got me. Oh, wait, did it get it? What? Huh? then 2 civilians, and then 2 guys, and then 2 civilians, and then 2 guys. But then there's more! And then there's a gold guy over here. Somewhere, at some point. I can't tell if I missed him or I just didn't see him. I didn't hear the thing, so I don't think I got him. There's definitely a trick to, like, getting the explosion size right. So that it comes out fast enough to get your targets, but is also charged enough to be big. Get out of here. No, wasn't enough. I don't want to speak too soon, but I think I got it. As long as I don't die. Get out of here, civilians. Just don't. Good tip. Just full charge on the last guy for no reason.
Not bad shooting, Dark Boy. Here's a nice boomstick for your side.
Yes, new gun! Worth it!
Go give him hell, boys. Then come back.
That's not the Peacemaker, though.
You behind your ears.
Oh, and she gave me orbs. Plasmite RPG. I need ammo. See, the trick was realizing that they mean for you to stay on the shockwave gun the whole time. Which is why they start you with it. Go figure. And I can now get Ratchet and Clank gun course. Ammo efficiency, definitely. Always big on ammo efficiency. Which really just makes me wish that this was an ammo efficiency upgrade instead of a duration upgrade. But, whatever. Let me look at my inventory. So that means I have Every gun except for any of the Peacemaker guns. Alright then. Yeah, that was totally a wave concussor course. That was the trick. Go figure. Okay, I know where I want to go. First I want a car. Hello? I want to go over here, because this is... I remember this taking you, like, outskirts. Kinds of... outskirty kind of places. I want to see where it's going today. I was gonna say, watch it drop me back off in the desert like in the intro. I mean, you had to come back to the desert eventually. I shouldn't be surprised. So there's some side missions over there. Let's see what they want. Yeah, I don't know why there's the... There's this... the secret... Let me see... Oh, turbo jetboard in desert. Not just jetboard. Turbo jetboard. Also, Dark Jack homing attacks. I don't know if I pointed that out before.
If you want to prove your driving skills, let's see you take on the wheel challenge again. Beat the best time around the track to impress me and earn a prize.
Try to use the trigger to accelerate. That's not how this game works. Excuse me. Car, please. Is this the new one I just bought? I think it might be, and I hope it doesn't have a traction stat that I don't know about, because man, not good. Especially if they're putting me in this without me selecting it. I don't know why I pointed the thumbstick down for that. I know that it makes my nose dip, which is bad for landing. Kirby Air Riders told me you gotta be perpendicular with the ground to get a speed boost. It's okay, we can save this. We can totally save this. We got it. We got this. We got this. Don't rock it into a wall, please. I did end up watching a speedrun from that, was it Scarletra that Zon recommended? Seeing the speedrun of Jak 2 is pretty crazy. Not quite what I was hoping for, but there were more glitches than I was, you know, I was hoping for a glitchless run, but that's, you know, that's fine. Because they didn't say glitchless in the video title, so I should not have been expecting glitchless. The glitches they used was interesting, because they're just like jetboard flying through walls. And then for the races, there were parts where they would just like crash in a specific way to point the thing up, and they would just skip entire sections of the track. It's like, dang. I wouldn't even call that a glitch. That's just good driving. That's just knowing how to utilize the hover physics. Please handle better. Can I like start over but select my vehicle from inventory? Let's put me back in the tough puppy. I'd rather ride Scooty Pup Jr. than this thing. It's so slippery in the sand. It's like I thought sand was coarse and rough, not slick and slippery. How much can I add a bounds before they catch me for being illegal? That's not the boost button. Deja vu, I've just been in this place before, doing a sick drift. I don't know if Initial D gets enough credit for being fun. The video game Initial D. Well, I guess it was a manga first, so I can't just say Initial D is fun. They got the arcade game at conventions sometimes, and it's fun. I have no idea what I'm doing, but it's fun. Shares their own category of the speedruns of Jak 2. I was just hoping to see, like, you know, skips with, like, jumping particular ways. Not necessarily glitches. Come on. Ashland's Stalker run. Have to trigger every Ashland cutscene in the game. Oh, Stalker. Oh, okay. I take it they're a fan of Ashland. I'm gonna hit no to starting over so I can freaking change my vehicle. Again, I don't know if I could do it from the... I'm not even gonna try. Probably can't change it from the menu. But yeah, home base is like right over there. I guess this thing has better guns. That seemed like it was a better gun than the regular vehicle. The standard one that you get for free. That's similar. I don't want it. I'm going back to Sand Shark. That's Tough Puppy. Where's Sand Shark? Is this it? Oh! Wasn't expecting cutscene. It's okay, I'll get back to that stuff.
Sure, I can race with the best of them.
Good. Take the vehicle and bring us back some booty. You know the drill. Get to the artifacts first, and they're yours to claim. Wastelander right. Go get 'em!
And we're doing this again, but at least my car has traction now. Sometimes. Only sometimes. It's okay. Nailed it. Ow. Okay, kind of going back to what I mean about like the difference between like a minigame and like I mean, I guess I made myself pretty clear with the whole like still using core gameplay kind of thing. It's like when I first played this game, I would look at something like this and go, "Oh, this is a minigame." But it's not. It's like a, you know, the core gameplay argument. I'm also not chasing a high score. I can kind of excuse the high score for the shooting gallery because, like, how else do you mark progress in a shooting gallery? But, like, if this was in Jak 1 and was just, like, a thing you go up to and it's like, hey, bet you can't get all these artifacts out in the desert before time runs out, and then you do it and you get awarded a power cell, I would not bat an eye. In Jak 2, it would have been a minigame. I mean, again, it uses the core gameplay, so it's like if you had this in Jak 2, except instead of these cars, you use the Jak 2 cars, it still fits. And then, you know, you change it for a power cell, you change the award to a power cell, and it's like, yeah, that's just Jak 1. It's like Jak 1 had some vehicle segments sometimes, mostly as a transition between like hub areas. But it still existed, and there were still, like, timer-based objectives on the vehicle. I remember literally driving through hoops to get a power cell. In fact, that kind of looked like it was a power cell. kind of wish they give power cells at least some lip service. Just be like, oh yeah, we used to use power cells, but then they ran out. We found out that eco was better anyway. Eco power. You only need to do 3 of the zoomer section in one. Yeah, I mean, I remember there being a whole like side area that's like you can really only do it on the zoomer, which really enforces my point of like, it, you know, there are some things in there that like if you put them in Jak 2 as like a story objective instead of just to get a power cell, like it would still fit. It wouldn't be that weird for that game as much as, you know, doing a race to get a power cell would be in Jak 1. Get out of my way! I just used a turbo and you made me waste it. Kind of King of the Hill mode in Jak X. We need to keep the power cell on your car. Oh, there we go. At least they didn't completely forget about power cells. Stop. Get out of my way. Leave me alone. I also just remembered my car has health and I'm running out. But you can't make this jump. You can't, because I couldn't. But that power cell is car-sized. I still stand by, at least they remembered. At least they're not like the writer of JoJo who just forgot that Hamon exists past part 3. Although I believe someone corrected me on that, saying like, oh, he didn't forget, he just didn't know what else to do with it. Or maybe he only forgot for part 4, but then he got to part 5 and was like, ah, I don't need it. Because like, what do you need Hamon for when everyone has a stand? Made sense when Dio was a vampire. But then it wasn't even the thing that killed him. He died from bad leg disease. You know, I like how some people feel like Dio was defeated too easily, and then you have the guy in part 4 who just... who I think got killed too easily, but deservingly so. You know, he got defeated in an anticlimactic way, and it's fitting for him because he doesn't deserve the glory of a climactic death. Dragon Ball writer said multiple times he forgot some of the characters existed. I mean, yeah, there are like a billion Dragon Ball characters, so I don't blame him for that. I'm sure if I wrote Dragon Ball, I would also forget the existence of some characters. And at that point, it's like, well, if you forgot about them, then they don't have a purpose. And that's important for stories, is to have things have purpose. So, like, you know, going back to Hamon, it's like, well, if you don't have a purpose for it, it doesn't matter that it's not in the story anymore. Steady. It's so easy to lose control that I don't even want to use my boosts because I feel like it would just immediately make me lose control. Oh, wait, nope, that way. Over to where we fought the dark jellyfish robot. Nope, it's wrong again. Did you know that the Dragon Ball manga only had a month gap between the OG series and Dragon Ball Z? I did not know that. That is surprising to hear, considering Z is pretty different. It's practically a reboot. Ah, I missed. Wait, it's trying to handbrake turn. I don't have the momentum. Good thing I learned K-turns in driving school. I'm gonna die getting this artifact. Please be over. My car is on fire. Stop. No. Still going. But so am I. Dude. You took my boost.
Find the last artifact, Jack.
Don't you dare. Okay, now you can explode me. The hollow cube. What for? Ah!
Jack, the hollow
Nailed it.
That's one of the items we need for the forest. Good work. Keep looking for more.
Jack, this is Sid. I hear you're in the market for
No, no, the second one.
Well, I know where one is, but it won't be a cakewalk. In other words, we've got some serious metalhead hunting to do. I'll meet you at the Metalhead Desert Nest. I'm counting on you.
Just trying to point myself back at the door before I... Ah, just as I suspected. Dust Demon and Desert Screamer. He finished the story and just had to write more, so he made Goku an alien. One thing that can't be said about Akira Toriyama is that he suffered from writer's block. Yeah, that's pretty respectable. Like, for as over-the-top and silly as Dragon Ball is now, it's pretty respectable that he just kept going. Okay, I'm gonna come back over here and try to do this side mission again. Whichever one of these it was. I like how Cleaver's icon is a fist and not a cleaver.
If you want to prove your driving...
Oh, I can prove my driving. I'm not going to prove it good or bad. I'm just going to prove it. I'm driving. Excuse me. No, no. I like tumbling. Even if I scream, and it's obvious it's not a real scream. I'm having fun. It's fun rolling over, especially when it doesn't cost me the mission. Get that. Cut it to the right. Good boost. I did it. Okay, but if I got about a minute time. So if I can keep it that way, I win. Up. 40 seconds faster than the first go. Yeah, that was not the car to do this in. Ah! Fine, we're fine. I can save it. Ah, I missed. Alright, let's cut it. Don't think I really saved any time there, but we're still about a minute. Minute per lap. Maybe I should boost over the bridge. I didn't mean over, like flying over. I don't know why that reminded me of the character Grover from Paladins. When was the last time I played Paladins? I like Paladins. I'm sure there's some cool stuff in it right now. I like that they have that card system where you can kind of customize your character with cards. Oh, jeez. Okay, now I'm concerned. Thought I was gonna say the Muppet. No, I don't spend much mental energy on Grover. He's not a character I think about a lot. No! Okay. It's fine. We got this. It's bronze. I don't need any higher. Try again. No. I was thinking Gonzo. Oh, yeah, no, but Grover is in Sesame Street, which I get confused sometimes. Somehow I get Gonzo and Grover mixed up. Okay, where's the other one? There's one over here. I bet it's on the rock. They're both Muppets. I mean, yeah, but Grover's from Sesame Street. There is a distinction between being on Sesame Street and being a Muppet. All Sesame Streets are Muppets, but not all Muppets are Sesame Street. Whee! Oh. Maybe it's not on top of the rock. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. It wasn't. Hello, Squidward.
Another once sacred spot in the desert. Reach it, and we will see if you are as great as they say.
Are you gonna... Oh. I was gonna say, is he gonna put me on a timer to reach a specific spot? Yeah, basically. It's one thing when it's the city.
This failure must be erased. Try again.
It's one thing when it's the city. It's an entirely different thing when it's... I'm in the car now! When it's the frickin' desert. Okay, not good. I can see the bridge in it, at least. I know I gotta go to the bridge. Wait, is that it? No, it's behind a... No! Gonzo is a Muppet that in the trope the Muppets, the host of the Muppet Show, and Grover's the Muppet, only because he's made by Jim Henson. Yeah. Maybe it's not the bridge and it's just a torch I'm seeing. Again, it's one thing when it's the city. This is the deserts aren't exactly known for landmarks. No, I definitely see the bridge. It's definitely on the other side of the bridge. Other way. The fire tower. I think I see it. Fire tower is a landmark. Yeah. Face the right way. I hate that these make me face the freaking thing. Like, turn around! Especially if you're gonna start me in a car. Ugh, that was what I was doing in Jak 2 last night. Well, it wasn't an orb mission, but it was a side mission that was on a timer, and it didn't start me in a vehicle, but the timer starts as soon as the mission starts. So it's like, I'm wasting like 3 seconds getting in the vehicle, which are 3 seconds I needed because I was so close to the end one time. I'm just gonna sit and think about my failure. And I looked up a guide for it, and the guide said that the timer doesn't start until you're in the vehicle. So, I'm just assuming it's something that they broke in the Vita port. So it's like even if you can tolerate the frame rate of the Vita port, it's still not a good port. I'm done. This bridge seems a whole lot bigger when you're on foot. Ah. Wanted to grind it. Okay, hang on. Let's be smarter about this. Can you preload the car with boosts? I don't think so. Okay, the thing I was saying was not it. I was seeing that whatever that is over there. Yeah, there's the fire tower. Whoop. Well, it's a fire tower. That's not it. Then I guess it's on the other side of the bridge, because I definitely see the bridge in the background. It's the one on the island. Well, it's not a Jak game if I don't instantly die in water for some reason. And I don't mean for some reason as in I don't know why they do it. I mean, for some reason as in something, anything happens. There is some reason I die instantly. Is it here? Okay, camera, can you zoom out? Yeah, I think it's here. That explains why I don't have enough time to cross the bridge. It's because it's not on that side. Woo! Another one. It's right next to my car. That helps. Take that.
Once again, you prove the stories were true. You were, we mean, you are a great hero.
Don't know why he slipped up like that. You were a great hero. I still am, dude. You see the sick flips I do on my car? I'm totally on purpose. Let's go see what the crown wants. Okay. Chipboard, whee! I wonder if I can get that one now. Oh, there's a side quest there. What should I use for this is to go as far away as possible and get a radius of the possible locations. That sounds like a lot of work. But yeah, like that does feel like what you have to do. Because it's just like, okay, what places can I get to in this time limit? Which is why I wish they would at least like give you a... give you the radius. Do the work of giving you a radius You know, a general location. Oop, not that one. How the heck do I... Whatever, it's just one orb. There's one in Jak 2 in the slums that just spawns the orb right below you. Oh, I got that one. I remember that one. I remember seeing that and thinking like, oh man, the amount of time they give you for it is practically a red herring, because it takes you like 3 seconds to actually get it, and they give you like 10 or 15 or something. As opposed to the one that was in this game, where they spawn it right above you, and they give you 2 seconds to get it. Oh, I see another side mission. Yeah, I should just do those off screen. Since they take... I'll have the whole weekend at this time to do them. With which to do them.
Keeping people alive out here, keeping them full of hope, it can be daunting.
I'd say you've made a good life here.
You too must make a life, Jak. Take your destiny into your own hands. Look, sand cannot keep a shape by itself, but add water, and it becomes malleable. Fate can be such if you add the right element.
Eco.
Our minds think alike. My monks say the world is coming to an end, but I am a survivor. I say we live on long after this world dies. Be ready. You are shaping up to be one of my finest warriors, and I'll need you for the trials ahead. I mustn't lose you, like I lost my son.
You had a child?
Long ago. But much has been sacrificed in this war so that others could live. Anyway, it matters not. We're having serious trouble with marauders lately. I want you to take a vehicle and hunt down their warrior patrols. Go, and make war your own.
So I guess I'm not your son. Unless he means that his son was sacrificed as in sent back in time to live with Samos until he was the right age to become a hero. I feel compelled to look into my secrets menu, but I don't think I can afford anything good yet. The jetboard is so much more fun on uneven terrain like this, where I can actually get some flips going. Oop. Right in the walls now. I'm getting too carried away with my flipping. I thought it was interesting seeing this move come up in the speedrun. It's like, oh, hey. It's apparently good for height, too. Wait, hang on. Does it want me in a specific vehicle? Over in this one? No? Take the Scooty Pup Jr. No, I want this one. Because it's got traction. Okay, maybe I needed something bigger. If I'm fighting. Okay, if I die, I'm definitely re-picking my vehicle. What did I do? Was I supposed to blow them up, or was I supposed to protect them? Can't always tell. Oh, I got too far away. Yeah, I'm taking the... Ow. Oh, wait, that's Slam Dozer. Where's the one I do own? Dust Demon. Heat Seeker. Tough puppy. Sand shark. Okay, I guess I do own that one. I just can't take it by myself. That's a shame. Maybe I'll take this one. It's bigger. I have to assume it has more health. And it's got this. Okay, let me turn around. Okay, there's a pink dot. I should probably take care of that if that's an enemy. I'm glad to see a mission like this where it's fighting in the car and not just going fast in car. Feels like an important thing for me to be here defending this place, and it makes sense to do it in a vehicle rather than on foot. Hey, that guy's already on fire. Come here. Let me blow you up. Finish the job for you. Hey, 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 hey. It's like all the surviving racers except for this catapult. I don't know why I call them racers. All the surviving cars, except for the catapult, drove right under me. Did I just get 2 for 1? Oh, I'm supposed... Oh. The icon's catapults, so I gotta destroy a certain number of catapults. Get the to turn. I got a miner helmet. Beam generator.
Marauders have attacked one of our artifact digs and stolen a very important item. We think they may have taken it to their stronghold. We would be most grateful if you find their outpost and retrieve it. We'll make it worth your while. I promise.
That's what happens when your bumper is higher than the other car. Now I want a bulldozer. I just want a car that's just designed to just slam into all the other guys. It's probably one of the ones I can get in the secrets menu. Whee! Can't shoot me if I'm flying in the air. I guess you don't have a bumper. That's true. But that just makes it easier to slide under me. Carefully. I like that it flipped itself like the same way. It just reversed time. It used recall on itself. Didn't even do a full 360. It did a 180 one way and a 180 the other way. Why are you slowing down? I'm holding the button. I don't really know where I'm going, but I'll just follow the icon the best I can. Whee! I don't know if I could make that jump. Whee! Nope. That's told it to 0 degrees on average. It's stable. I mean, yeah, that's what I mean. It's like it went 180 degrees, and then it canceled that by going back the other way. It just undid itself by not completing the loop, but just reversing it. Yeah, there was a bridge. I was making this harder on myself. Apparently this was the right car to take. Knock knock. Hello? Friend or foe? I guess friend, because you put the drawbridge down. It was a trap? Oh no, this fort that I don't know who owns, and I'm on foot now. I guess I haven't used that yet. Takes 8 shots to use. It makes sense that the red would be most expensive because it's probably also most powerful. Whoops, that is not a change guns button. Hit the cars. With circ button. Okay, how about zapping? You like zapping? I would pay 10 more 10 more precursor orbs to make this thing chain. I'm a fan of chain lightning. Oh, but you know what else I'm a fan of? Man, I can't talk right now. You know what else I'm a fan of? The Needler from Halo. I can also do this. Oh, wait. I'm a fan of this. This is fun. Let me see if shield does much for me. Oh. Can't attack while shield. Okay. Well, that was a waste. I don't even need to spin. I can just... People dying? I don't know. Can't tell what I'm doing. It's all happening off screen. I guess now I'll go chase them down and blow them up.
You gotta catch him, Jack!
And blow them up. Oh, great. Timer. Oh, they put down all the drawbridges now. I guess they weren't all drawbridges. They extended the other bridges. Boy, I hope I get more time if I can manage to blow one of them up. You know, I'm just remembering how in Donkey Kong 64, so many things are on timers that really don't need timers. Like, you can easily do them within the allotted time. Okay, which way around should I go? Huh? Is that inside the nest? Where we were with Sig? I don't have enough time to figure out. I think that's a good time to take a break. No, I do want to figure out where they went though. Well, I do got boost now. No, don't slam the wall. Dude. Oh, there's a big freaking opening over there. Maybe try there. Get off my wheel!
There he is! Get him! Hunt and destroy, baby! Hunt and destroy!
I was just about to say, man, it sure would be nice if it had a boost button. I'm thinking of Jak 2 where the cars can't boost. They also fly, so totally different game, really. Now I can't boost. It's at this point where I question my vehicle decisions.
Oh yeah, you're firing him up!
Thank you for the boost. Don't bump my wheel. What happened to the... What happened to the one guy? Racing Zoomer had a boost and some of the rings boosted you.
Good work, hero.
That's true.
Jack.
I forgot about the ones in the mandatory races.
Grateful for your help.
Or the racing league, I should say.
Possible I may have misjudged you too. That artifact is called the Precursor Prism. It will be of use to you. Please, keep it as a sign of our gratitude.
I got a Precursor Prison? I think the other guy blew him up. Yeah, that's what I'm assuming too. Like, I just have to assume something killed him off screen. So here's the Hollow Cube. Beam Generator. Oh, Prism! With an M. I still don't have all these crystals. Here I was thinking they were pieces of heart. Or some equivalent, but still don't have enough. So I guess not. You know, if they were pieces of heart, I would have gotten a ton by now. I don't know why I'm trying to mouse over to the other stuff. It's clearly not accessible. And I still don't have the final part of this. It's funny how quickly we got the first, like, 2 pieces, and they're like, you need 3 pieces, and then I still have not gotten it. Again, it's just weird to me. Like, the opening to this game is so weird. How front-loaded it is with certain stuff, and then, like you get like an hour or so in, and then the real game starts. I mean, I guess it's not weird for a game to have a slower opening, but it's just like, here's a race. Here's doing, you know, collecting relics in the desert. Here's another race. Here's the arena. Here's another arena. And it's been like 4 real-life hours since ever doing an arena. It's just... They could have done better with spacing it out. That's all I'm thinking. Okay, we're back. And I did unmute myself. I gotta make sure I double check. This last time I almost didn't. And look at that, we're conveniently right next to where Sig wants to meet up.
There you are. I was beginning to think you chickened out.
Nah, I just had to go blow some other people up first.
Yours if you want it. Trouble is, metalheads have been spotted here in mass. But we wouldn't want those nasty boys to just move back in here without a welcoming party, would we? Let's go give them a big surprise.
So am I driving or am I gunning? I'm driving. I'm okay with that. Oh, I guess I'm both. I forgot I'm both. I don't know why we're in the same vehicle together and he's not controlling the gun. Seems a little odd. I mean, you would think it would be like Borderlands. Man, I really gotta finish Borderlands 1. And pre-sequel as well, but it's like I got to the final boss. That's close enough. I don't feel a pressing need to beat it like I do to, you know, see what Borderlands 1 has to offer. I just really want them to update it with Switch 2 controls. Mouse mode. That would be awesome. Oh right, this thing doesn't really jump. It barely jumps.
Let's get him, Dirk!
5 Bulldorms, ah!
Move in for the kill! Ah!
I was gonna say, like, did he not just explode? Why is it still at 5? Counters in this game sometimes struggle. You know what? Me too. Sometimes I struggle too. Oh, there's not even another one in this room. It was just the same guy popped up twice. Very quickly. It made me think there were 2. Nope. Give me a moment to scratch my nose. I can't complain about can't complain about getting flipped again. I like how easily I took out the first one and now I can't achieve the same level of success with the second one. And they really are fighting like Moldorms. Like the Moldorms from A Link to the Past, specifically. Or like Mulgara.
Oh yeah, he's hurt.
Or Twin Mold. Really any version of Moldorm that has been a boss. Because when they're just a generic enemy, that's when it's like, oh, it's not really a burrowing sandworm. Well, I guess they still burrowed in Twilight Princess. There we go. And it flipped just for the heck of it. Why not? Okay, I really should just turn around. Wait, is it? Okay, now I'm confused. Okay, I'm facing the right way. Not really much I could do right now. Let's just go. Aladdin can still pick up the eco well in the car. I definitely need more light jack energy. Still can't believe I confused the healing for a thing that gives you free light energy. Free light eco. Man, if they ever did like a proper Jack 4, I would love to see them incorporate like reincorporate all the eco powers as their own like separate Jack forms. That'd be crazy. I guess light eco kind of is just a combination of all the eco, or at least all the not dark ones. But it would still be cool to see them get their own separate forms. But I'm just a sucker for transformations, so give me all them elemental transformations. Speed form, power form, shoot form. I guess you don't need a yellow eco form, since you got the gun. I am yellow eco Jack. I guess really Dark Jack kind of handles any need for red eco. Because that was its whole thing, was punch good. And really, what is Dark Jack if not the punch good button? Turn around, it's over there. Okay, he's gone. We're good. We're good. Can you put out that fire, though? You know, something I noticed when replaying Jak 2 is that Sig's gun is also called a Peacemaker, but he has to charge it. Does he just have an inferior model, or what? I don't think I'm going to survive this last worm. Yeah, his does still work like my Peacemaker. It's just he has to take the time to charge it. Don't shoot me! I'm dying! I feel like this is the point where I run around like a chicken with its head cut off and keep the gun button pressed. Some of the shots will hit it. Certainly don't have to be facing it. I tried pressing X to jump. That's not how that works. It's never been how this works. Sig can shoot small shots if you punch him while in the... He would shoot a small red shot. Huh. Yeah, we're not making it past this worm. A second now, we're gonna explode. There it is. Sig, I don't know if you noticed, we died. Ah, I was hoping that there would be a checkpoint. I'm not gonna get as lucky with the first worm. I think charging is just for the chain lightning and range. But that's the thing, it does exactly what our Peacemaker does. He just has to charge his. Because ours homes and chain lightnings. In fact, I almost wonder if you do that mission in hero mode, if you can shoot the things yourself with your own Peacemaker. They still have second charge up, I guess. we go. Now I'm oriented. Don't fall.
Let's get him, Jack!
Be nice if this was a case where you could get out of the car, turn into Dark Jack, and just nuke it. And just get a free kill for all the dark eco you pick up. I keep forgetting these things are metalheads. They should be dropping dark eco, which they are sometimes. Not always, but sometimes. Stop touching me. Gotcha. Why are you a red dot? You're normally a green dot. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try getting out next time. I don't think it'll let me, but I'll try. Or if you want the Star Wars quote, I will do or do not. It's do not. So you gotta be on a flat surface. Nope. So when it comes to do or do not, do not. I think it might help if I stop ramming them. That would probably do my health some good. Like, I'm trying to keep moving so I don't get shot and or swarmed. But that doesn't mean I have to run straight into them. I still have no idea how I killed the first one so quickly the first time. It's luck, really. That's all it is. That's all it can be. It's certainly not skill. It's not when I don't know what I'm doing in the first place. There we go. Okay. And back out to the main chamber. Don't dunk. My nose itches again. Ah. Why do video games require two hands? It's because we have two hands and we can use them both for the video games, so we do buttons and stuff. I really do not want to know a video game console. Oh! Oh, come on! I really don't want to know a video game console that is designed around playing with one hand. It's probably not good. I mean, I'm sure anyone watching has been around for the era of Kinect, where they tried to get rid of the controller entirely, and how the Wii, I guess that is, you know, some games. I guess I can't say it's an entirely bad idea to make a control with just one hand. But I feel like most of the acclaimed games for the Wii required nunchuck, or were Wii Remote on its side. So not necessarily playing with one hand. Not like you can play Earthbound with one hand and use the other hand to eat a slice of pizza. And some Pokemon games, there are some where you can turn on using L to confirm. So all you do is you can use the D-pad to move and then L to do. Did I say D-pad to confirm? No, D-pad to move. Where am I going? I guess this works. Keep going. joystick with the button on the stick. Yeah, I guess that's another one you could use with one hand. But again, it's like, how many acclaimed games were built for that control scheme? Like Pong? I guess maybe Asteroid? But it certainly limits your depth, is kind of my point. Which is, I feel like that's one of the problems the Kinect had, was there's only so much you can do with just gestures. And only so much responsiveness. Again, let's never get rid of buttons. Buttons are great. Responsiveness, tactile feedback, underrated things. Ow. I remember hearing after the Switch came out that Nintendo was working on like some kind of VR attempt. Okay, stop. Get off the wall. Wonder whatever came of that. I'm sure they're still working on the idea. I'm sure they didn't go, it's not working out, let's just do Switch 2, because that's not how development works. Sure, they were simultaneously developing for Switch 2 and also a new console idea. I'm really intrigued to see what they'll do after the Switch. You know, assuming they don't... I mean, I would love to see them do simultaneously Switch 3 and also a new, like, just completely new concept. They made 2 VR things so far? Barely. I remember Mario Odyssey has a VR mode, but I don't know if you can actually play the game while using it. So I know at least one of their VR projects is just a panorama while the game plays itself. And I think the other is Breath of the Wild. But I don't remember if you can actually play the game using it. Maybe that's the one that's... Okay, don't fall in the pit again. Virtual Boy. I mean, like not like VR as in the screen is in your face and it's giving you 3D, but like VR, like modern VR with, you know, controllers. I mean, not that the Virtual Boy doesn't have a controller. Like truly immersive experiences, like Job Simulator. You can't Job Simulator on a Virtual Boy. I want to see Nintendo do their own Job Simulator. I think it would be pretty cool for Nintendo to do their own, like, their own Oculus Rift, basically. Or their own Meta Quest. I want to see Nintendo do a whole console of immersive experiences. Which would probably have terrible third-party support, because really no one's making VR games right now. Like, VR is kind of dying. But it would still be cool. It's mostly a tech demo. It's made of cardboard. I mean, the cardboard, to be fair, was to A, for the construction aspect, and B, to keep costs down. Because didn't we all point and laugh when Nintendo was like, here's a Virtual Boy, it's $80. Would we have still laughed if it was $30 cardboard? Yes. Which is why it doesn't matter. It's a lose-lose for Nintendo. They do anything different and people will complain because it's the internet. There is no winning with the internet. Whatever you do, the loudest voices will be the ones complaining. It's like, weren't there people complaining about the Switch 2 being a sequel to the Switch? And like, Nintendo is not innovating anymore. But you know, if they did something different than Switch 2, people would still complain and be like, oh, I wanted a Switch 2. Come on. Get him. Stop shooting the worms. I mean, the little guys. Ankle biters. Stop shooting the worms and shoot the worm. There. Why are you telling me to go there? Oh, because the crystal has a Light Eco Crystal. Great, now I have 3 of each and no idea what they're for. Probably the end game, excuse me. And now to take the long path out. That's probably masking loading times, let's be honest. I'm okay with it. Learned not to call the successor to something dumb like the Wii U. Yeah, definitely. Like, I think they even said in interviews, like, we toyed with other ideas for, you know, we toyed around with ideas for names. And ultimately, we just went with Switch 2, because it just makes sense. Like, I think they even toyed with the idea of calling it a Super Switch. Very glad they decided to just go with Switch 2. I know Nintendo gets a lot of flack for their names, but, like, Wii U is really their only blunder. Well, and new 3DS. Not like Microsoft, where, like, every Xbox is like, why did you call it that?
Yeah, baby! I love the smell of burnt metal here. This is good practice for when the spit hits the fan. And trust me, it's coming.
What's Deimos got to do with Haven City, Sig?
None of your business.
What was all that spying you did? Huh?
Let's just say Damus lost a little something in the city and he wanted me to fight. What do you care, man? Haven folk are a bunch of weaklings. You know that. They'd already lost the war before it started. Luckily, Damus has a plan to make sure we all survive.
You're playing with people's lives.
Why not? They played with mine. Survival of the fittest, baby. I suggest you get with the program and be on the winning side.
And which side is that?
The one on top of the pile.
See, there's this Peacemaker. It looks nothing like mine.
It's gonna be a big pile.
Yeah, a big pile of shit. I caught this.
So now what?
Just keep your nose clean and stay sharp. I'll tell you when the action's coming.
See, it makes sense for that rhetoric to be coming from Sig. Not as much coming from the Baron, who's like, man, what do you mean survival of the fittest? You're the top dog. Shut up about survival of the fittest. You don't know about survival. You're in a freaking palace. Hello, Ethereal Sapphire. Nice to see you again. How are you tonight? I am hopefully not going to blow up. I mean, I just got healed, so I'm fine, but that could change. Yeah, Xbox and Xbox One. Yeah, exactly what I mean. Okay, can you get out from under me? Stop crashing yourself under my wheels. Like, it's not even me being like, why are you under my butt when I took a seat? Like, literally, I'm not doing anything, and they're just ramming themselves directly into my wheel bearings. So weird that his Peacemaker looks different and sort of functions differently. Yeah, I was saying earlier. It's like, why is... I was replaying Jak 2 and they called that the Peacemaker, and I'm like, huh, that's a lot different from my Peacemaker. I don't have to charge mine. All right, what's this guy want?
Cleaver, I need to find some very special precursor artifacts, but I'm
Never mind, it's what do I want from him, not what he wants from me.
I just traded a very rare artifact indeed to a nice band of metalheads. It was an ugly piece of hardware. Looked like a dog's breakfast to me. But those toothers paid handsomely. They seemed nice enough. Good ivories they had, you know, if you dig fangs and claws. I bet if you crank up that dunk, you and the offsider just might be able to catch him.
I'll drive. Jak, you get on the gun. Daxter, just get in, sit down, and shut up.
Just hanging around tonight? That's good. Ah, see, now we're the turret. This was what I was expecting before. Okay, does this... Hang on. Where's the controls? No, not that. Options. Wait, is that not? Is it just always reversed? Oh, I reversed it on myself. Okay. But yes, it was actually controlling it, so... But yeah, let's all point and laugh at Xbox. They can't name a freaking console. Every console name they've ever come up with has just been made fun of. 360, yeah, you turn 360 degrees and walk away when you see it, because it's just a bad console. And then Xbox One, it's okay, great, now we can't call the original Xbox Xbox One. Now we have to say the mouthful, original Xbox. Or first Xbox. Still not much more catchy. And like I swear it just gets worse with Xbox. Like 360 was silly, but it's at least kind of charming, and they had the reason of they didn't want to be one behind PlayStation. It's like, okay, that's fair. But then Xbox One is like, okay, now you're kind of pushing it with the, it's the one console it's the one device you'll ever need, because it does home entertainment. You know, it's not just games, it's also TV and other things, TV, movies. And then, like, Series X and Series S, there was no defending that. That is just bad. Like, Wii U was one thing. Apparently, Microsoft wasn't paying attention to any of the headlines of people calling the Wii U a stupid name. Because they just made basically the same blunders, like, oh, well, Series S and Series X. It's like, are they the same console? Does X come before S, or is S come before X? Like, it's equally as consumer unfriendly. There are 15 versions of Windows. And yeah, we all made fun of them for skipping 9 to go directly to 10. Jeez, gives me flashbacks of the Rock Titan Spirit tracks. Yeah, what's wrong with just Xbox, Xbox 2, Xbox 3, and Xbox 4? Yeah, like I said, they didn't want to be one behind PlayStation, but at this point, they're just... It's no wonder they don't want to make consoles anymore. That they just want to make PCs. Actually, they don't even make PCs, do they? They just Windows. Like, they just want to put Game Pass on Windows and call it a day. It's like, no wonder. Yeah, what does Series S and Series X even mean? That is a very good question. Because the other ones, they had, you know, cheeky little... It's the only console you'll ever need, only device you'll ever need in your living room. It's 360 degrees of entertainment. It is the one device. It is the Series X of your living room. It just... What were they thinking? Weren't we supposed to be, like, getting something that these guys were traded off of them? And instead we're shooting them. I'm totally following this plot right here. There we go. He pooped it.
Jack, you found another artifact for the forest ruins, but we are still missing the most important piece. Bring back the items you found, and we will try to find where the last piece is hidden. We must find out what that Daystar really is, and we believe the forest ruins may hold the answers.
Yeah, at least with, like, Xbox One S, I think the S was short for Slim. Why am I getting out? There's nothing to do here. Let me let the door open. Yeah, there's side quests, but I'll do them later. Oh, hey, wait a minute. These are not the same vehicle. It's the Gila Stomper, but that's not the thing. You know what? I should try to get used to how this thing handles Heatseeker. I did buy it. And yeah, I guess Xbox One X was trying to sound cool by putting an X at the end. Or maybe the X was supposed to imply power somehow. Maybe they were trying to be clever again, and it's like, oh, it's like Roman numeral 10. Because it's just 10 times as powerful as it was before, or something. But how did they not... How did they name variations of the Xbox One, X, and S, and somehow have no market confusion, or at least not hear of any market confusion? You know, confusion from consumers not knowing which one is the good one.
The forest pillars. It seems they've been here for longer than any other known ruins, except for maybe the catacombs. Myth says these pillars were once linked to some type of planetary observation system. Very mysterious. Let's see if those items you found in the wasteland will activate and unlock their secrets.
I guess I'm going to the forest then. No, I'm going to the bar, because usually that means gun. I want gun. Give me Peacemaker finally. Yeah, how did they not hear of any possible market confusion with Xbox One X and Xbox One S? You know, they went through multiple holiday seasons with it like that. And then decided, you know what? Let's do it again! I don't even know what the point is to releasing a console, like a new console, and then being like, here's two versions, a weaker one that you don't care about, and the good one. Like, at least with the One S, it was a sleeker model that had like a built-in Kinect or something. There was a purpose to it being slimmer.
We may have a way
It was like,
Freedom HQ.
it was slightly better than the original.
Hey, Jackie boy.
Ah, not you again.
See, I think we got a boomer of a plan here. You know those nasty blast bots you seen around? Well, I captured one. Don't ask. I'll show you the scars later. I've rigged that baby with a remote control and even more explosives than the standard package.
Jack, link it to the remote and direct that blast bot into the KG area. If you can get the blast bot close enough to the Freedom League border and blow it up, it should punch a hole in the defensive line there and allow us to hook up with our comrades.
Oh, I am the bot now. Cool. When are we getting the real Xbox 10? Probably never, the way things are going. Would have actually loved to see an actual attempt to negotiate with metalheads, then actually resort to shooting them. I mean, if the Wastelander guy talked to the metalheads, why can't we? Yeah, that's a good point. There should have been an attempt to negotiate. Oh well. I guess Sig just was feeling up to violence that day. Man, those lasers are so Star Wars. I am a Star Wars robot right now. Do I have any other weapons? Ow, okay, I'm getting zapped pretty bad. The Baron did, though he always planned to kill them. That's true, that was the whole entire plot point in Jak 2. I don't feel like I have enough. I don't feel like I understood the story well enough to be like, oh, that plot point went nowhere. But that is my gut feeling. It's like, soon as the Baron gets the gem, he wanted, and then it's just like, ah, forget the metalheads, and then the metalheads just attack the city, and you attack back as Jak. Jak attacks back. And then the game is over. So I guess not necessarily nowhere. They attacked like you would expect. Ooh, get that ammo! I like how long it took for the game to realize I failed. Really let that drag out. I'm seeing the Freedom League soldiers out here in this mission like they're protecting you and following you like a convoy of sorts. Yeah, maybe I should try to get their help. Maybe I shouldn't rush. I don't know why I felt like my health meter was a timer. As long as I don't take damage, I'm pretty sure I can keep everything under control and not blow up. I can be the robot as long as I want, as long as there's health. I can mash this button real good, buddy. You ain't gonna stand a chance. Pick up that health. Pick it up. You need it. And he also negotiated for small metalhead attack on the city to keep his control on the city. Yeah, the Baron makes no sense to me. I don't get him. I sort of understand the idea of like, oh, we need to have a war so that the people believe I am the best leader. It's kind of Machiavellian in a way, I think. But the rest, just like, what are you doing, buddy? It happens. Okay, I'm backing off. I recognize I'm running out of health. Is it just me, or is this thing totally faster when I'm controlling it than when it's supposed to be a threat to me? Not that I'm complaining. I certainly like when things are buffed when I'm playing as them. Okay, I see some red dots over here. I cannot control this camera. I keep accidentally shoving it up the robot's tailpipe. I'm like, hey, I don't mind the idea of, you know, with a robot, but not particularly into this robot, I gotta say. It was Glamrock Chica, maybe, but sorry, what? Yeah, I'm not making it through this again. Need to be more careful. I've learned my lesson from the past 2 Jack games that if I rush, I suck. So I need to not rush. It hurts seeing the health drops and the game is like, no, you can't pick those up. You're a robot. Robots don't heal from ego. Then why are they dropping? Why can't I pick them up if you don't let me pick them up? Why do they drop if I can't pick them up? Okay, so there are robots over here. Help these guys with these robots. If he's not in charge, he's gonna be in big trouble. I have a feeling that these are probably not part of the mission and that they're just random spawns because this part of the city is always under attack by robots. So maybe I should be proceeding without them. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. You get out of here, Droideka. Sure would like a melee attack. Guys. Right, there was so many of them at the start, and now it's like 2 guys. Where did they all go? Are they getting pizza without me? Okay, definitely want to prioritize that robot. I think he's the one who keeps zapping my health really quickly. But I can do the same to him. I'm a good butt masher. Can mash like no one's business. Gonna be feeling that in my wrist in the morning, though. Oh, some of them aren't up our path. Ah, that's throwing me off. Here's another one. Maybe I don't have to care about the small fries, and maybe it's just the big guy I gotta worry about. Ow. It's like, it doesn't seem like the soldiers are actually following me. So maybe I should just carry on. Maybe I should be rushing. Maybe I should be playing Rush E. Okay, you guys need to get out of here. Nope, I'm okay, don't stand in this explosion. Even if I disagree with cool guys and looking at explosions, cool guys definitely don't stand in explosions. That is not up for debate. Or maybe it is, I don't know, there's probably some action movie somewhere that's pretty cool where the guy is in the explosion, but not right now. Now is certainly not time for standing in explosions. I don't know where anything is. It's a little dark on my screen. Man of Steel. I guess. I mean, if he's protecting someone, then yes, I totally agree. I haven't seen the new Superman movie, but I love that part in the commercial where there's like that little girl who's about to be hit by some exploding building rubble, and he brushes in with his super speed and protects her. Very Superman. That's what we love to see. It's exactly the reason why people who like something should be allowed to work on the sequels. Don't get people who don't like the thing to make sequels or reboots. It's not a good recipe for a fresh thing. It's just bad. You need people to understand the source material. It's good Crypto the Super Dog is in all 3 acts. Well, good to know the dog does not die in the end. I know that's a whole website that people are concerned with. I'm just gonna stop mashing the button unless my laser my laser sight turns red. Unless there's one of these guys. Oh, he's blowing up. Okay, get out of there. Get the guy behind you. I really hope Hollywood has learned the lesson of, like, hey, look at how good Superman movies are when made by someone who likes Superman. You know, the idea of getting Zack Snyder to make Superman movies, even though he has gone on record saying he doesn't like Superman. Yeah, don't do that again. It doesn't work. Everyone hated Man of Steel. Even people who like Superman, they don't like Man of Steel because it's not good. It's not a good adaptation of Superman because it wasn't made by someone who gets the character. Would be like asking me to make a season of Yu-Gi-Oh. It's like, what am I gonna do for a season of Yu-Gi-Oh? I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh. And I don't watch anime, so it's not like I can make a good anime either. So in turn, if I were to make a season of Yu-Gi-Oh, fans would probably hate it. The guy who made Yu-Gi-Oh. That's fair. It is very interesting to me how Yu-Gi-Oh! Started off as basically just any kind of game played to the extreme. Like, the result was like, hey, if you lost, you die. And then for some reason, the card game is the one that stuck. Is the thing that really excited readers. So it just became all about that. And at the end of the day, I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Is basically just Magic the Gathering, as far as I know, so it's interesting.
Great job. We can link up with the Northern Front now. I'll get on the horn to HQ and give them the good news. You're the man, Jack. You are the man.
Is that the Peacemaker? Yeah, Peacemaker! Let's see, what did I say about coming to the bar and getting gun? That always start with 5 ammo? I guess it did. And then it popped at 10. And let's see what's... well, probably ammo. Oh, we got 12 orbs, so I can get that right now. Peacemaker, increased radius, heck yeah. I like when my chain lightning has increased radius. I keep seeing this and thinking, Ratchet and Clank guns! My mind deleting the word courses. Okay, now we can go to the forest. Where there will probably not be anything to shoot.
We've lost 3 battles this week.
Yeah, going back to Superman, it makes me sad how seemingly people just don't understand the appeal of the character anymore. Like, Superman is so cool. I love Superman. I have never read a Superman comic. I love Superman. Because I've heard a lot about his character. And it's just such it's a fun character. I don't think people give him enough credit. Why do I keep pressing start when I don't mean to? Okay, get out of the way. Get out of here. I'm trying to go to the forest, man. Leave me alone. Just trying to touch grass with my skateboard. I was going to try to get back on my train of thought with Superman, but it's like, where was that train of thought even going? Superman is cool and fun, and I wish more people got that. That's basically the gist of that thought. That doesn't need to go anywhere. Yu-Gi-Oh! Just revives the whole tourney roll, and most of the weird special summons are banned. Yeah, like I said, I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't understand it. But I have heard it's basically just Magic the Gathering. Oh, okay. Punch him in the mouth, and then I go through a ring. More rings. Okay. Speaking of Superman, Superman 64. Everyone's favorite game. Man, I will never shut up about how much we need a modern Superman game. Dang it. Oh, that's a failure. I don't even go back and like manually start over myself. Okay then. Just want to touch grass, man. Leave me alone. I don't want to. I shouldn't be trying to read and do this at the same time. Then we get to the country away from this war. There we go. Red ring! Ow, I think I got some precursor rock in my eye. The numbers are bigger by like 4 zeros. That's true. In fact, having known of the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Growing up, but never really played it, but, you know, watching the anime sometimes because cartoons. And seeing those big numbers is probably why I appreciate the small numbers in Magic. It's like, 4. I can count to that many. I say as an adult, not me pretending to be kid me. I can count to 4. My brain can comprehend 4 damage. But 6,800 is like, okay, what are we doing? I just don't like big numbers. I don't like them in RPGs either. It's like when you start hitting over 1,000, it's like, okay, what are we doing? Just let me play Paper Mario where the numbers are far smaller. It's like, hit a guy for 4 damage and 4 is considered a lot. Yeah, I'll take that. How dare you put it up a cliff that I cannot easily skateboard up? You expected me to have a jump charge charged? See, I could totally see this being a mission in Jak 1. In fact, I think it is, except you do it on the bike. Haha, I went through the wrong end. You didn't expect me to come through that way, did you? Excuse me. I am afraid of where the game will put me if I fail this. Okay, no, don't fail. I really don't want to know. I don't want to know where I go. Okay. I play Pokemon and just add a 0 to every number for no reason. You can't have a number that's not a multiple of 10. I have to wonder what happened to all the tanks and zoomers that the KG had before they were reformed. Because we never really see the Freedom League use those things. I have to assume something, they all belong to the Baron, I guess? It's the Jak 2 answer. Don't think about it. We know it doesn't make sense that Samos and Jak come from the future to go back into the past and create a time loop. Don't think about it. Oh no! Trick me! Okay. Where? Huh, sweet mercy. Sweet, comma, mercy. Hooray, they were merciful. So I can fail like this. And be okay, because I'm just gonna be put right back to up on the cliff. It's certainly not the first time I've failed an objective in a Jack game, standing right in front of the thing I was supposed to touch in the time limit. Oh. Is that water deep enough for Jack to stand in? I feel like it may have slightly glitched there. I'm sure they want me to go through the trees, but I'm not. I'm not threading that needle. Ha! Take that. You wanted me to do it that way? I did it my way. Super Movie will pay $2 million to cast someone like The Rock that puts in his contract that he can't lose a fight. Yeah. Which, honestly, that's really lame of him that he has that in his contract, because, like, I get it's an image thing, but, like, come on, man. You can't win every fight.
This one's bigger than both of us.
There is but one hope left. You will find a planetary defense system hidden deep at the core of the planet. There is still a chance to save your world. I hope you are more successful than many planets whose fate has already been closed.
Calling it now, the final boss fight is going to be us playing as a robot. As one of the precursor robots, controlling it to fight the guy.
As we feared. We must get into those catacombs before that ship reaches this planet.
Wait, he also sued DC to try to get Zack Snyder back? The guy who was making the DC movies that no one liked? Except The Rock, apparently? Yeah, remember he was Black Adam, and it's like, yeah, once you know about his contract of never being able to lose a fight, it's like, why would you... Like, there's no tension to any fight scene he's in because you know he won't lose. It's like, he really needs to take a page out of Jackie Chan's not contract. Take a page from Jackie Chan's book. Lose your fights sometimes. That's one of the great things about Jackie Chan movies. His character loses and then gets back up and then wins. You know, he's the underdog. He gets beaten up and then he learns to fight better. He comes back and then wins. Okay, I was wondering if this could go over the green. Don't know what the blue shield is, but guess we'll find out. Oh, is that maybe the, well, I was gonna say the hideout for the rebels. I guess that's the bar now, so no. Who knew metalheads use zoomers? Yeah. It's a good thing that was there, then I could steal it from them. Easily leave the city without them punching me in the face on the way through. Well, I don't know why I said leave the city. I don't think we're leaving. But leave that area without getting punched in the face. I may crash though. But that's not getting punched in the face. I've also left the area, so it'd be fine. Yep. It's fine. I only crashed a little bit. Not a total explosion. Bike's still good. And even if it blows up, I can heal myself, probably, if I have light energy. I'll take the next turn, that's fine. Excuse me. Rebels barely have technology to survive this war. Which is weird, because like you said, they took over the Crimson Guard and are blue now. And then suddenly now they don't have the technology. For some reason. I know you can go over that sometimes. I don't know what the conditions are.
I miss the old Baron.
Man, they really remodeled the slums. Can you even call this the slums anymore? If this is the slums, I want to see the high rise. Yeah, okay, I deserve that. That wasn't a very good quip. This area definitely feels like a Ratchet and Clank game from what I've seen of those. Not that I'm complaining, it's definitely easier to navigate than the slums were. Get out of the way.
Hello, fellow peeps and cronies. That's right, the Daxtonator is back in the building.
Daxter, Jack, you did it!
It's about
When did
time you
the
two
bird
got
monkey
here.
guy come back?
What took you so long?
Sorry, we only had a war in the way.
Great work, Jack. Let me be the first to officially apologize for the city.
Forget about it. I've got my own interest in this.
Well, what we know right now is there's a huge dark planet builder bearing down on us all. How much time we have, no one can guess. If it is rogue precursor technology, then the only way to destroy it is with more precursor technology. And that lies at the bottom of the catacombs.
Also, the large number of eco crystals being moved about can mean only one thing. Someone is trying to awaken vast precursor technology.
I think Veigar's behind it. Or Errol. Or maybe...
Oh, wait till you hear about my adventures in the wasteland. So there I was, facing a whole brood
Daxter,
of
now's not the time.
slumbering metalheads, when all of a sudden...
We're kind of talking about
Looks
something
like
else
a
right now.
large-scale assault. Multiple targets inbound. You up for some action, Jack?
Look who you're talking to. Let's rock and roll, Dax.
Yeah, it's pretty jarring that Kira is voiced by Tara Strong now. Oh, hello, robots. Peacemaker, maybe? No. Blue thing. So do I want to shoot it, or so something about piloting robots for a final boss? That was the original idea for Jak 1's final boss. That would have been cool. That final boss is kind of annoying. It was going on a little too long. Yeah, suddenly Twilight Sparkle joins the war. Something friendship, right? I don't know. I haven't seen more than like 8 episodes of that show. Not afraid to admit that I've watched it, and not afraid to admit I didn't really like it. But then again, I'm like the polar opposite of its target audience, so... Guys, stop getting in my way. It's gonna get zapped if you stay near me, so don't stay near me. Don't get close, just like Slipknot. Sorry. Jack, shoot the one that's in front of you, please. Maybe do this. Works for me. It's definitely an ammo guzzler, but like, if all the shots hit and they do the same damage that I expect this gun to do, then like, why not? And it divides itself between multiple targets. Okay, I need a second to heal. Watched it with my mom, and she was really surprised that I could guess the lesson in the first 2 minutes. Can I only do one of those at once? Well, I'm out of ammo. Can't see. Wrong gun. What are you doing? Let's do this one. Okay. Man, I like fully healed myself and I still have light energy left. That's pretty cool. And I'm gonna need to do it again. Why am I on that gun? Who keeps shocking me? Hello? Peacemaker might help. Well, if I'm run out of everything else. Up. Oh. Wasn't expecting to be invincible. Also, I suppose I could do this. I keep forgetting I can light Jack because the guns are so good. Okay, now I need to heal again. Okay, get that light energy, please. Thank you. Imagine how hard this section would be for me if I didn't know I could heal. If I still thought that that was to generate light eco, not to spend it. Okay, one down. Get its drops. Health 2, please. Okay, I wanted you to get the bombs too, but guess that's okay. Nope. Dang. Well, I'd say it feels like a long time since I ran out of health and died, but I did that in the training course like 5 times. So, yeah, I can't really make that claim. Just gotta do better about jumping its lasers and staying out. Oh, man. That was a pleasant explosion. I wasn't expecting it to kill so much. And also to kill so soon. I guess I am using up 8 ammo per shot. It should be powerful. There we go. Okay, get out of the water. Did that crate have nothing in it? Dexter's GF is so crazy she made a gun course. A place for stage training, a death trap. So that we'd be strong enough to keep Daxter safe. It does bum me out a little bit that, like, clearly she thinks of Daxter as more of a pet than a boyfriend, and Daxter isn't picking up on that. I feel like Daxter does still deserve some respect. He's deserving of love, but I'm just glad he at least has at least one character who doesn't completely hate him. And again, it's still better chemistry than Jack has had with any woman in the entire series. Oop, why did I think that was to shoot? Get what health I can from that. Again, not the shoot button. Whoa.
Nice shooting. Find a way back here, Jack.
I don't know. I mean, the city is kind of a maze. It's going to be a little hard to figure out how to get back there. It's probably going to take me a while. Oop, that was not the right button. That's what I meant to do. I'll learn the buttons one of these days. Maybe in Jack 4.
Nice moves, my boy. You're the best man we've got to lead an expedition into the catacombs.
Please, please, let us not be too hasty.
We just let this guy walk into our base.
Freak contaminating the hallowed halls of our glorious precursors. I should lead the expedition myself.
We're tired of your scheming, Viger.
I've got the answer you're looking for.
Don't touch her.
My precursor monks have given me the knowledge to turn on the planetary defense grid. If you beg me to do so.
Jack's always gotten us through thick and thin. I'm with him.
Here, here.
Now, washed up, vegan.
Viger! It's Viger, you idiot!
Whatever.
Count Viger, I hereby dissolve the city council and strip you of your title, command, and all privileges.
If you could do that, why didn't you do it sooner?
What? How dare you? I offered you mercy, but now you will all burn in the precursor fires of creation. I swear it.
That was one hell of an attack wave. We can't continue to repel such large assaults forever. That floating war factory has got to be shut down. The problem is, the factory is shielded and has gate codes on every access point. Most old KG door ciphers were kept hidden in the main system at the power room. If you can break into the system, you may be able to unlock the war factory doors to get inside.
Onan says the eco-grid in the power room could help you. But to open the old power room, you must find the junction box in the sewer. Personally, I think you're crazy to go down there. But, good luck.
I mean, if it's tight space, that just means it's a better place for my ricochet bullets. And my 2 shockwave guns. And also my explosion. You know, tighter space means tighter packed enemies, and then they all get an explosion. And also for really all my guns, really. Tighter space just means easier to get them all in one blast for anything that does more than, you know, that hits for more than one target. And then the one I have that is just one target, it's easier to snipe. Man, I'm gonna have so many side quests to do later.
We lost this war a long time ago.
Ow. It's fine. Hey, precursor orb up a tree. Maybe one day I'll learn how to fly and I'll get all the orbs I can't reach. Don't land in the water. Why'd they turn into balls? Yeah, who knew orbs grew on trees? More importantly, who knew eggs grew in trees? Because it would be one thing if they were round like oranges. They're eggs. They're tree eggs. You know, not like acorns. And yes, I did say egg corn. That is a real mistake someone has made in real life before. Which is why that when you... Actually, I don't even know how to explain the term. There was a term called eggcorns. Named after someone calling something like that. It's like when you mishear something and then you repeat it back as something that is close enough that it sounds right, but is in fact not right. Okay, guess I can't bust it. Oh man, that was a lot of light jack energy. Good, I need healing. Top up before I take too many hits. Oh wait, hang on. That's better. Maybe I'll try to blow him up. Didn't quite reach. Ow. Seriously, just punch me? Eggcorn is a word or phrase that results from a mishearing or misinterpretation of another, an element of the original being substituted for one that sounds very similar or identical, e.g. toe the line instead of toe the line. Yep. Thank you for pulling up that definition. I saw a video about it, about eggcorns, not too long ago, from a guy called Rob Words on YouTube. He's got a lot of interesting videos about... Surprise! He talks about words. And entomology and stuff. Is it entomology or etymology? I know one's bugs. And the other's words. Yeah, surname instead of surname. Ow. Ow. Oh. It's fine, I survived. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Except in video games, where that is factually not true because you are at a disadvantage because you're running out of health. Ent is for ant. Oh. I'll try to remember that. I thought you were saying ent is a eggcorn. I was like, man, people really mishear ant as ent? What do I do with you? Why did I want that? Did I want that? I guess not. I tried to roll. You can't do that in water. Yeah, I'm definitely getting the feeling that the upgrade I got for that makes robots instantly die. Ow. Oh no, Daxter's dead! this. Thank you. Yeah, more damage on bots. So I guess not instant kill, but might as well be at this point. Yeah, that's not getting me up there right now. Unless... Aha! Because this is the same sewers I was in before, wasn't it? I don't think anything about that sentence was grammatically correct. But I didn't have the board before. Or did I? Either way, dead end with rewards. And now I have rewards, so cool. If anything, those were just getting in the way, not helping me get up here. I'll stop it, you. Turn into Dark Jack, punch y'all. I should do that more. Save on the ammo. Oh, that's not a platform. Okay, I gotta actually watch out for you guys while I'm on the board. But as soon as I get to steady ground, you're doomed. Oop. Aim down, Jack. Thank you. Some light Jack energy, that's nice. Sorry. Light Eco, gotta stop calling them Jack energies. Oh, that was stable. Oh, I thought it was deeper. I don't know why I thought that. Robots can't swim. At least not those robots. I'm sure you could totally make a swimming robot. But then the question is why? I know sometimes on Mythbusters they would make robots to, you know, for situations in which having a human be there is not a smart idea. But I don't know if they ever made, like, a swimming robot. I know they made, like, a surfer, like an automated surfboard kind of thing. Surfer analog. I don't know if you'd really call that a robot. It's kind of more just a self-paddling surfboard. Okay, so now we can get into there.
You guys keep the surprises coming. The power room door is now open, Jack.
It's too bad Vin's dead. Don't know what to do on the other side of that door. Unless it's time for a plot twist that he didn't actually die in Jack 2. Oh, look at that. We exit the sewers through here. Right next to the power plant door that I need to go up a layer to get to. There we go. Heck yeah. Ow. Don't shoot me. Did he die in Jack 2? Yeah, I thought he died.
Ah, remember this place? I sure miss good old Vin.
Yeah, he was a good guy. A bit crazy.
Hey, who you calling crazy? I can't help it if the world is out to get me.
Vin! Wait a minute. Is that you?
Yeah, it's me. Well, actually, no, it's not. I'm a multi-layered hyperlinking digimemic bioconstruct superclocked mega memory construct, baby.
Did you understand a word he said?
When the city was overrun by metalheads, before they got to me, I dumped my brain into the eco grid. Everything's great now. Those monsters can't get me in here. Or can they?
They totally can.
I'm happy you're whatever you are. But right now, I need to get into the war factory
but the doors are sealed. We think the code to open the doors is hidden in this system.
It is.
Really?
Positive.
Can you get it for us?
Negative.
Why not?
Because if you have half a brain cycle, you'd know that those access codes are guarded by the central system. Ancient, nasty circuits in there. Even we bit brains can't nibble around there without getting our butts erased.
Just get us close.
Oh, sure, yeah. It's your death. If you fail, I can always use a companion in here. Oh, the fun we'll have.
Let's hope. Oh God, let's hope. It doesn't come to that.
When I put you into the system, the main security will slam down hard. It'll be up to you to beat the system and get out, or get eco-zapped for good. You check some?
Okay, Vin, baby! Jack me in!
Wait for it, wait for it. Okay, input!
Oh man, he just blew Skidooed into the computer. Pac-Man? No. Jackman. I know it's Daxter, but still. I don't know what that yellow is. Oh, I just remembered Pac-Man. Yeah, Pac-Man. Pac-Man. I'm not good at Pac-Man.
Oh no.
Oh, okay, there we go. I avoided it somehow. I guess that's just its track, and I just need to avoid the creature itself. It's like that one mini game in Donkey Kong 64.
I gotta avoid
Ah!
the nasty.
Which I'm also not very good at. This reminds me of in Sly Cooper. They have like hacking mini games. I think Sly 2 made them shooters.
Oh no.
Oh. He changed lanes sooner than I thought he would. In Sly 2, they were shooters. I don't remember if they were in Sly 1, actually. Because I know Sly 2, that's where you play as the other characters. So naturally, Bentley's stuff would be tech-oriented, like hacking.
Oh no.
I think I missed. I think that was supposed to shoot the baddie.
It's looking bad. Here they come again.
Let him come. Okay, he didn't. Never mind. All right, moving on.
I gotta avoid the nasties.
Too bad you can't change 2 lanes at once. Don't put more dots down. Maybe that's its purpose, and I didn't pay attention.
Oh no. Look out! No!
Ah, shoot. I can't turn around, I think. Wait, can I move faster?
It's looking bad.
Good news, I found the run button, I think.
Oh no. Look out!
Ah, see, I've only seen that on the outside loop, so that's why I didn't notice it puts dots down.
It's looking bad.
Juked him!
I gotta avoid the nasties.
Oh no. No! It's looking bad. No!
What'd you say no for?
Oh no. All right.
I just need to loop back around for the dots I missed.
No!
Ah, okay, wrong loop.
Here they come again. It's looking bad.
Gotcha.
Oh no.
Ah, man, I gotta get the thing. I gotta manually pick it up. Okay. Please don't have stage 2.
Got the cipher.
Great work, Jack. She's got the info beamed here. That cipher key will unlock the war factory doors. We'll get on it right away and get back to you.
Listen, Ben, we've got things to do, but we'll keep in touch. We promise.
I remember that area in Jak 2, like the power planty area and all its subsets, other places that Portal would take you. Feel like they're some of the more fun areas. At least, well, okay, except for the bombs that I was stuck on for the longest time. And also the turret section. The one where you're just in a turret moving along and you just have to shoot the guys. And then you gotta shoot the flying machines. Also not quite as fun. So maybe not as good as I remember it being. But I do like the one where you gotta go jump on the crane to make it fall. That's really good. It's basically just a hoverboard course. Ow. Vin AI must be a real boon for Haven City. Yeah, I have to assume you're correct. So I don't know how much an AI would actually help the city, but I guess you could be a lot more places at once than anyone else and solve some problems. Okay, I'm gonna pick up that other health pack if it's still it's not. I'm glad the game has never strictly required me to use light Jak powers ever since getting them. Because man, am I always using that energy to heal. See, I was hoping to see this used as a jump extender more in the speedrun. Excuse me. I was hoping the speedrun would be full of crazy moments where you're just like, yeah, I'm just gonna casually kickflip over this in the speedrun. When AI have the biggest nerd about power distribution? Oh yeah, I guess that's right. Power plant permanently installed the guy who knows the most about it. Oh, that's not the door. I lost health to pick up the health kit. It was not a worthy trade. There's an orb in the fountain. Hang on. Man, I hope the final light Jak power is flight. Or a super jump or something. Kind of like the constant war between factions makes things more lively around the city. When you're bored, you just feel like you can join a battle anywhere you feel like. Yeah, I think the city kind of did have a problem with feeling lively in Jak 2. It didn't feel alive enough. It was just a maze with NPCs randomly walking around in, and vehicles randomly flying by. There wasn't much to look at there. Okay.
We got a big one this time, Jak. That decoder you found helped us decipher the gate key for the main KG war factory. We can get inside now, and we need our best people on the raid.
Oh, gee. I wonder who that might be.
There is a good chance that factory is doing more than just making deathbots.
I want to know who's behind it all. How are so many deathbots being made? Where are they getting the supplies and the eco? Something about this doesn't seem right.
Yeah, right into the hornet's nest. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, remind me when to laugh.
Right now might be a good time. You could laugh right now. Okay. Yeah, that line right into the Hornet's Nest, that really reminds me of the ending of Jak 2, where you just straight into the Metalhead base. It's probably about as into the Hornet's Nest as you can get. Like, the Metalhead Nest. Where am I going? Oh, okay. I guess the other elevator doesn't go to the basement. Hey, look, there we go. There's one of the flying vehicles that they had. Well, I would say since when can they fly that high, but they could switch zones like any other hovercraft, so it's not, it shouldn't be surprising. Also, wasn't this what they were flying when the palace collapsed and we jumped on it? We jumped on the vehicle to survive? What am I shooting? Okay, don't hit wall. Oh, it's okay. It's Star Wars Rogue Squadron. Rogue Squadron, if I could say it correctly. I remember I had one of those Rogue Squadron games, I think. I think it was actually the second one, based off of what I remember of it. And watching people talk about it sometimes. One video, at least. I didn't like it as a kid. I remember my dad enjoyed it. He's a big Star Wars fan, so it makes sense that he would be able to get some enjoyment out of it. But me, I don't know. Something about it's just like, oh, I don't want to... I think it was that it was always in a vehicle. I didn't like being stuck in a vehicle the whole game. And of course now I play things like Star Fox sometimes, so certainly I'm not one to complain about a game that's vehicle only anymore. But I just feel a little bad that I had this game and I'm like, nope, don't want to play it. Don't like it. Because I can't remember any other time where I got a game and then just never played it because I didn't like it. Like, just straight up didn't like it. Like, even if I, like, never finished Grabbed by the Ghoulies, for example, I still liked it. I still played the beginning over and over. I have one of those Rogue Squadron games on Nintendo 64, I think. Or was it a different game? Might be a different game? The one I had was on GameCube, so... either there were never any on the 64, or I had Rogue Squadron 2. I don't know. I think there were two Rogue Squadron games. Okay, don't do that. Game. Have I been taking damage from hitting the walls? I can't even tell. This thing does not control great. Which makes sense because they didn't control great on the ground either. Saw something shoot me, I would shoot you back. Okay, there was one. Yeah, that felt correct to me that there was a Rogue Squadron on the 64. And that the one I had was apparently a sequel. Is that beeping my health? Because yeah, I can tell I'm dying, game. Thank you. Okay, yeah, bumping walls does hurt me. Great. Sure, I'm glad I keep doing that. I really want to dig up my copy of Rogue Squadron and and actually, like, properly play it. I don't know if I can say I'd for sure enjoy it, but I'm sure I'd like it. I'm sure I'd respect it. Ah, okay. It's fine. Just do over now that I understand what I'm doing. Hang on. Turn. Oh, come on. I'm gonna keep dinking on the walls. This thing doesn't control great. It's gonna keep happening. I have no idea where I keep getting bombs from. If they're even coming back at all. Okay, why you turn like that? Slippery turns. Oh, wait, there's one. Looking for the one that's like on this structure. There it is. Figured it was higher than I was going. Dude. Circle. There it is. I think flame flying levels are cool, but after some time not being able to stop gets annoying. Yeah, definitely. Oh, now I'm fighting the big guns. I can't tell if I just happened to have finished him with the bomb, or if bombs instantly destroy them. I am a little bit more certain now. Okay, definitely, yeah. Instantly destroying the bombs. Cool. There we go. Maybe that was the thing I didn't like about Rogue Squadron, was the fact that you couldn't stop. Maybe that was what threw me off. Oh, we're inside the... I'm still not even sure who this red guy is. Who are these red guys sending out the robots and stuff? Is that... What's his face? Okay, if this is gonna be a whole level, I'm gonna end here then. Save game. I guess I don't need to be making you watch this. So thanks for watching. See you Monday. Making sure I check the... Yep, making sure it actually is Friday before I say... See you Monday. And should I start saying the time every time? 7:30-ish Eastern time. And we'll play more Jak 3. I got the number right this time. Did I remember to say thanks for watching? I'm going to say it again. Thanks for watching. See you Monday, 7:30 Eastern, Jak 3. Bye.